On February 2nd, 2025, a new peace agreement was signed between the South Sudanese government and the SPLM-IO Kidguang faction, led by General Simon Gadwidwal. However, the deal, brokered with the help of Sudan military government, has sparked a wave of skepticism and concern from political analysts, civil society, activists, and government critics. The Port Sudan Agreement is expected to integrate former fighters into the South Sudanese Army, with Gadwech being appointed Deputy Chief of the Defense Forces. However, many question the legitimacy and long-term impact of this deal. James Boboya, a political analyst, he said most agreements signed in South Sudan are about money and power. What is happening here is not true peace. It looked more like a right political maneuver rather than a genuine process of reconciliation. James Boboya emphasized that peace negotiations in South Sudan have historically been centered around power and financial gain rather than addressing the root cause of conflict. Some analysts, like Boboya, argue that the current deal appears more like a family arrangement than a comprehensive peace process. He raises concern about the lack of real negotiation. Termanyang Gadwech, a civil society activist, said there is a significant lack of trust in this agreement. The failure to implement previous peace deals, such as the revitalized agreement on the resolution of the conflict in South Sudan, cast doubt on the government commitment. Termanyang Gadwech highlighted the government's past failure to implement peace agreement and warned that similar shortcut deal may not lead to sustainable peace. Citizens remain cautious about this latest agreement, drawing comparison to previous deals that have failed to deliver lasting peace. The government is under pressure to prove its sincerity and follow through with implementation. Clement Aturujong Kondeng said, "I believe this agreement wouldn't work if the government were serious. They would have found a way to bring the opposition leader to Nairobi. Rather than making deal with Gadwech, we have seen similar promises before, but no tangible result." Clement Aturujong Kondeng expressed doubt that the agreement will succeed, highlighting the lack of progress on the 2018 peace deal and the government failure to address the concern of other opposition leaders. So who exactly is General Simon Gadwech? A former chief of staff of the SPLA-IO, Gadwech has had a long and tumultuous history in South Sudanese politics. Gadwech was appointed Chief of Staff in 2014, but refused to return to Juba after the 2018 peace deal, citing unfulfilled security arrangement. In 2021, he broke away from Dr. Riek Machar, leader of SPLM-IO, declaring himself the new leader of the SPLM-IO Kidguang faction. Despite the initial optimism, the Kidguang faction, led by General Gadwidwal, grew disillusioned with the government after a peace deal signed in Khartoum in January 2022 was not implemented. An internal dispute led to infighting. Now, as Gadwech seeks a return to power through this latest deal, questions linger. Will this agreement bring real peace to South Sudan? Or is it another political maneuver to consolidate power? The future of South Sudan remains uncertain as analysts, activists, and critics continue to raise their concern. Only time will tell if this latest peace deal will finally deliver the stability and unity the country desperately needs. What do you think about the Port Sudan agreement? Let us know your thought in the comment below. Thank you for watching, stay informed, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates on South Sudan peace process.